Because if you, yeah, if there's something that's not clear, please let me know. Okay, so yeah, okay. Another, I won't prove this because it takes a while, but just so you know, all the exterior angles add together, so equals always equals 360. All right, always, like no matter what it is, but like even I'll give you example, even for square, obviously, or even for any type of like for square, obviously they add together equals 360 because 90 plus 90 plus 90 plus 90. But even for other like hexagon, yeah, for hexagon, like all the others, different shapes, when you extend it, it equals to 160, okay? All the exterior angles. Yeah, so all the exterior angles like Z, X, and Y, it all equals to 360. Just remember that. Okay, so okay, yeah. Can someone just give me the answer for this one? So you have to find C, angle C. Oh no. Yeah, okay, Sophia.
72 degrees.
How do you get that?
The two interior angles add up to the exterior angle.
Yeah, so angle C equals 10. Okay. So 110 minus 38. 72. Okay. Yep. So this is basically it. Okay. Yeah, I think we can move on. Is everyone good? You think? Okay, good. Okay. All right. Okay. Next page. Okay, so parallels lines revisited. Yeah, so we always come about parallel lines in the end. In the first diagram, what can we say about lines K and M? So when you look at this, what do you think is the relationship between line K and M? Benjamin?
They're parallel.
Yeah, they're parallel. Why? What's the proof for it? Like what do you?
Because angle ZQX and angle YPX are the same angle.
Yep, so they are all both 40. Good. So they are parallel. Excellent. But it says here, so, but then when you look at the next diagram, so what it's trying to prove here is that, so we'll talk about that later. Yeah, so this is also 40, but this time it's not exactly parallel. So we'll have explanation later, which is, it says that, yeah. So if lines K and M were parallel, so if these two were parallel, then you know that this must be equal, like the angle PQ, yeah, the angle PQZ must be equal to ZPY. Yep. But then the opposite might not be true. So what's saying is that the opposite might not be true. So for example, yeah, you get the idea. So basically, yeah, if K is parallel to M, then these two angles must be same. However, if this two angle is the same, angle, I'll just call it X and Y just faster. So if X and Y is same, it doesn't equal to that two being parallel. Is that okay? Is that clear? Do you understand? So like if this is parallel, then angle X and Y will be the same. But if this one is same, it doesn't equal that K and M is parallel. Because if you look at, yeah, if you look at this two right here, all right? So for example, there's a, it's like a funny way to explain. It's like, so yeah, so for example, like, for example, a cat has, like, if it is a cat, then it has 4 legs, right? But if it has 4 legs, it doesn't mean it's a cat, right? Like, just the same concept, all right? Okay, so what you need to be aware of. So, yep. All right. Okay. Then let's see. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So how about since we were talking about the converse statements, can someone tell me? So, oh, wait, let me hide the solution first. So if two angles of, if two of the angles of a triangle add to 80 degrees, then one triangle of the triangle must be 100. Is that true?
Yes.
Yep. Good. So yeah, if two angle of a triangle is, yeah, obviously, so if they add together, if two of them add together is 80, then this one must be 100. Yeah, because all three of them add together is, yep, so that's true. But how about this one? If an animal is a duck, then it must be a bird. Is this true?
Yes.
So yeah, let's see. Melanie, do you want to do this one? Melanie, if an animal is a duck, then it must be a bird. Is it true or false?
True, I guess.
Okay, we'll see yeah. Yeah. So if no. So yeah, if this is for this one, it is, yeah, this is, it's because yeah, so that is true. But then if an animal is a bird, then it must be a duck, then this is false, right? Yeah, because if it's duck, obviously then it's a bird, but then if the opposite, then it's false. Yeah, you get the idea. Like, so yep, okay, good. Okay, let's do let's see. Yeah, I think it's, can you do this question here? Let's do this together. Find X in the diagram. Yep, but this, so first, yeah, first this, you have to prove that this is parallel, all right? So you need to have something to prove that this is parallel, all right? Okay, Benjamin, you're on, yeah, so first of all, you have to prove that these two lines are parallel first. So what would you do?
BDE is equal to CBA, so the two lines are parallel.
Angle B, and I'll just simplify it, so I write it quicker, is equals, they're equals to 30, so which is their same, so that's why they are parallel. Okay, then the next step to find, next step to find, yeah, X. All right, Ceci, do you want to try? So what's the next step to find X?
Got it.
Like angles, like the angle C, it's probably a right angle.
Pardon? Angle.
Wait, actually, oh wait, so you can, since they're parallel, then X
Yeah.
is basically the same as
X is the same as which one? I can't really hear.
BAC.
B
BAC.
BAC. Yep. Good. Yep. Same as BAC. So this two is equal, and then what else? So you know that this two is equal, and then next step, maybe, yeah, okay, someone else. Okay, Sophia.
Then would angle E be 122 degrees?
I write this first. BAC equal X. So, and then what do you say? So the angle 100.
Would it be equal to angle E or would it no?
So X is this one, right? So just now Ceci said that this angle is equals to X, which is valid because you already proved that this is parallel, right? So when this is parallel, this two will be the same, right? So, and then what step do you still need to take to find this angle though? Yeah. Yeah, Sophia, right? You muted yourself, so I can't hear.
Or would E be 122 degrees then?
So this one, so this is 122, right? But this one, it will be, it's related, but it's a 122, it's not the same angle, but there's a relationship between this and this.
Oh yeah, I meant for 122 and E. Angle E.
100, you mean this one? Yep. So 122 equals this one. This is 122. Yeah, I could say that. Okay, so what's the next step?
122 and X are supplementary. So
Mhm.
X is 58 degrees.
Yep. So you basically minus 180 minus 122, right? Because you can either move this here. So you know that this is, yeah. And so it's 58. All right. Yep. So this is like this. Okay. Yes. Okay, we can go to the next one. All right. So 2.8 summary. Okay, basically I'll just review some just summary. Yeah, that's the summary. So a 90-degree is right angle. Yeah, it's a right angle, so which means to perpendicular, it's perpendicular, so means there's right angle. And then an angle smaller than 90 degrees is an acute angle. Angle between 90 degree and 100 is called obtuse angle. So there's obtuse, and then straight line is obviously like this, okay? And then reflex angle is like this, okay? This is a reflex angle. So an angle that's more than 180 degrees. Okay, and then also a vertex. Two rays share the, so this is a ray, this is two rays. So what is a vertex? Is the beginning point that an angle merges from. Like, so it all starts at this O here, right? So this is called a vertex of an angle, okay? Yeah, it's just some vocabulary that you recap before we end this chapter. And then, yeah, we also did the parallel transversal and nothing special. Yeah, transversal line is, which means when two lines, like the line cuts across the parallel. So this is called the transversal line, okay? Transversal line, yeah. And then yeah, I think the rest is good. Yeah, Benjamin said the reflex angle looks like Pac-Man. It does look like a Pac-Man. Yep. Okay, so there are some things to watch out, or concepts, or like solving problem strategies is like when you, especially for this angle stuff, if you just find everything you can, okay? Find whatever you can, and then you might find something that leads to the answer, because when you just first look at it, you might not know the answer. Okay, and then, yeah, so that's basically it. So, now, I will go through every single one of them, it should be fine. Okay, review problems, I'll do it, you could do this for homework, all right? So I won't do on this, because it's just a review of the chapter that we just learned, okay? Okay, are you okay so far? Any last minute question for chapter 2? If not, I'll start with chapter 3. Is everyone good? Can you give me a thumbs up if you are? Okay? Okay. Thank you. Okay, so two figures are congruent if they're exactly the same. So let's move on to congruent triangles. So if, for example, like this two, if it's the same, exactly the same. So example, all the sides are the same. I mean, all the sides are the same. So this just means like, oh, yeah, this just means like the 3 point, this is equal to this one. The 1 is equal to the 1, and then the 2 is equal to 2. So if it's like this, and then all the angles inside are the same. So one. So means this angle equals to this here. This angles equals to this. This equals to this. Okay, so it's just the same angle. So they are called congruent, okay? Congruent triangles, yep. Okay, yeah, this also wrote it here. So for example, you can flip it, spin it, like for example, sometimes it doesn't look like this. So when they appear as congruent triangle, it doesn't look like this. So it might be spin. For example, it could be like Q, P, and then R, okay? I mean, this triangle here is still the same as this one. But it's just flipped. Can you see? So like it's, but when you label it, obviously you still label this one like this. And then this one is this here, the bottom is same as this, and then this now is the long one. So it doesn't, yeah. So like you still label it like this way, but like you have to identify which part is actually equals to which part of the other one, right? Okay. So we use the symbol this one to to represent that the two figures are congruent, okay? For example, to describe the congruent triangles in figure 3.2, we write this one here. So notice that we have to be careful to put the vertex in the same order. So it has to be D corresponds to Q. You know, D, because it only is one here. So D corresponds to Q, okay? And then E corresponds to P, okay? And then F corresponds to R. So